A123 Systems is a lithium-ion battery manufacturer. We're almost exclusively focused on the transportation industry. So we're doing everything from low voltage replacement for lead acid, like this 12-volt battery, down to full electrified vehicles. Some of our biggest customers include BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Volvo. In the hybrid bus market, BAE is a large customer of ours. And in China, our first customer was Shanghai Automotive, the biggest manufacturer in China, but increasingly we have a very diverse portfolio of customers in China in addition to Shanghai Automotive. So the company was founded in 2001, and we now have 3 manufacturing bases in the world. One here in Michigan, which is our headquarters, and then we have 2 campuses in China where we're making a lot of batteries as well. Unfortunately, we had a rough period in our history where we filed bankruptcy and we restructured the company financially in 2012. And that came from the fact that the market didn't expand as fast as we had anticipated, and therefore we had too much cost structure for the size of business that we were at the time. Fortunately, we were able to restructure, and in that process, Wanxiang bought the company at the end, and we became a subsidiary of Wanxiang in January of 2013. Wanxiang is a very large private business, and it has the financial capacity and the long-term interest in batteries in order to see through the investment that's necessary in the early stages. And so some of our large competitors like LG or Panasonic or Samsung also have large businesses behind them from consumer electronics or some other industry that can fund investment in batteries. And now with Wanxiang, we have that same financial backing and that same commitment to the business that we unfortunately didn't have in our first phase of life. The base of our R&D is still located in the Boston area, close to MIT, where we were founded. We have about 100 scientists there. And technology transfer is happening through exchange and support of working together on joint projects. So there's an R&D team also based in China. And in putting some scientists together from both locations and in jointly developing products for not only China but for the global market, we're able to collaborate and bring together an overall solid design which is appropriate to the market. The market is growing all over the world, but it's growing in pockets and in different rates depending on the support of the government in each individual region. And I think it's probably beyond dispute today that the Chinese government is the one that is supporting the development of the EV market opportunity most strongly. Not only with incentives for consumers, but also in direct purchases of vehicles by the government. And that action, that commitment, and that long-term focus is what's driving a very high growth rate in China. There's also a very healthy business in Europe and in the US, but China is probably leading now in terms of the size of the growing opportunity, and Wanxiang is eager to capitalize on that.